Hi guys, Blake Bieber, head coach at Iowa Wesleyan University with Figured Out Baseball. Today I want to show you one of our T-word drills. It's called the quad, okay? The reason it's called quad is because we cut the baseball into 4 different quads. So picture it down the middle and then cutting it in half, all right? This is going to be, if I'm a right-handed hitter, this is going to be the top inside part of the baseball, bottom inside part, top outside, bottom outside. Okay, and what we do is we move the tee all around. Right now, we got it set up, just middle of the field, right down the middle. Just working on hitting the different quads of the baseball. Okay, so what we do here is we always work in partners. Okay, so our partner is going to tell us what quad we need to hit. Okay, so the easiest way that we could go about this is him just calling out a quad, okay, and then both of us watching the baseball, seeing what the baseball is doing, okay, and getting a better understanding of what we need to do what we want with that pitch, okay. So if he calls out top inside, okay, my target point right here is we're going to try to hit the top inside part of the baseball, and then what we know as hitters is that's going to be that hard ground ball to second base to move that runner over, okay? And he may say, hey, hit the top outside pitch. Okay, that's something we want to stay away from as hitters, but it's good to understand what making contact there does, okay? So if you roll over in a game, you understand, hey, I probably got outside that baseball right there, okay? Top inside, okay, we're trying to hit a double to right center field. Bottom inside, we're trying to hit a double to right center field, okay? And then if we get around the baseball at the bottom, that's a pitch that some guys like to go out and get to get that lift, maybe hit a sac fly, or if you got a little juice trying to hit a home run, okay? So that's the target point that we go after, okay? A lot of the times we're working on the inside part of the baseball or middle of the baseball, trying to stay middle of the field, right? But these are the 4 quads that we do, so I'll sample each quad. Our partner calls out the quad prior to us hitting the pitch. So we know what we're working on before we even start our pre-swing or anything like that. This is something that we really want to focus on and get a better understanding with our swing, our bat path, moving our hands. It's not a surprise, okay? It's not one of those where we set up and he's just going to call something and we go, okay, we want to know prior what we're working on. So just standing here, partner will say, hey, top inside part of the baseball. We'll set up, okay? Okay, that was a decent spot right there, all right? So next, he'll say, okay, now I want you to feel yourself roll over on this pitch, okay? Get outside the baseball, top outside the baseball, hit a ground ball to shortstop right here, or third base, okay? So. Okay. I definitely hit a ground ball at third base right there. That's not a swing we're after in a game, okay? But it's important for our guys to understand that, okay? The older you get, the best coach that you can have is yourself, understanding your own swing. So it's important for us to feel that. So when you come back in the game, you're like, hey, coach, what did I do wrong there? You know, instead you can say, hey, I got around that baseball. I need to do a better job of staying inside of it, okay? And then make the adjustment on your own, okay? So same thing, okay? Partner calls out, hey, bottom outside, okay? So I'm gonna try to hit a fly ball to left center field here. Okay? It's a pretty good job. I got underneath it. You can tell where you're making contact. So with that, we try to hit it bottom outside, okay? We did a pretty good job. The way you can tell with the ball flight, okay, if I hit something on the outside half, okay, the ball's gonna go from center field to left field if I'm right-handed hitter. If I stay inside the baseball, it's just the opposite, from center field to right field, okay? So we see the ball heading towards left field, so that means I did get around the baseball, I hit that fly ball to left field, okay? So this one I'm gonna try to hit the inside bottom half and hitting that gapper to right center right here, so. Okay? So as you see with the baseball, okay, I did stay inside of it. Ball was in the air, you can tell by the flight, okay? So as a hitter, I can tell if I'm doing what my partner wants me to do, okay? So once again, he calls out which quad you want to hit, okay? And you guys make the adjustments to how you see the ball flight is going. It doesn't have to be down the middle. You guys can move the tee wherever, so you can move it up and practice the different fly ball contacts. You can challenge yourself, you can move it inside, okay, and try to stay inside and hit that hard ground ball to second base on the inner half of the plate, okay? It's up to whatever you guys feel you need to work on that day. But for the most part, we're working on the middle just so we understand what the different contact points of the baseball with the quad does, so we can get to know our swing better. Once again, Blake Bieber with Iowa Wesleyan University and Figured Out Baseball. Hope you enjoyed this drill. Be sure to check out our next drill called the Happy Gilmore Drill.